Hey everybody, it's Clark from MasterDating, and welcome to this video, Speed Master Dating. If you're not familiar with speed dating, it's one of the events that's popular these days, sometimes called hurry dating or pre-dating. Either way, it's the same thing. This video is going to discuss what that's all about and give you some tips before, during, and after the event. So are you ready to speed master date? Alright, so speed dating, what's that all about? Well, I'll tell you what it's all about. It's a little event where you're going to meet 5 to 8 people in one night. You're going to have about 5 to 8 minutes with each person to get to know them a little bit. Alright, when you're done meeting someone, you mark down on a little scorecard whether or not you want to see them again or not. But they never see the scorecard. Finally, you'll move on to the next person and repeat the procedure over again until all of the people are done. At the end of the night, you hand in that scorecard to the person running the event, and the following day you get an email. If you said yes and they said yes, you'll be connected. If you said no and they said yes, you'll get a little bit in your email that says, hey, these people are interested in you, but you said no. Maybe give them another chance? That's up to you. Alright, ready to speed master date? Perfect. So before the event, you want to do a couple things. The first thing you want to do is sign up for an event that's in your age group. Nothing frustrates people more than expecting to meet 20s and 30s and having a guy that's 60 show up. On the contrary, women in their 40s and 50s, they don't want to date a 20-year-old. If they do, they'd be on CougarMatch.com. And that's not what this is about. Alright, now that you're signed up, it's time to get dressed. A suit and tie is going to be overkill. So would a professional dress or a pantsuit. I'm not saying show up in t-shirt and sweatpants, but think about it this way. You're trying to show this person who you really are, and that's on a regular basis. So the way I think about it is show up as if you were going out on a night on the town with your girlfriends or with your guy friends. That's the perfect way to dress for speed master dating. Alright, now that you're dressed and ready to go, give yourself about a half hour extra time. This allows you to get to the event, get signed in, and start mingling before you're under the gun with only 5 minutes. That way, if you meet somebody that you immediately click with, you've got an extra 10, 15, 20 minutes that you can talk to them. That's master dating. Alright, on one final note before the event begins. Women, your knight is probably not wearing his shining armor tonight. And guys, you're probably not getting laid. Think about speed dating as bumping into someone in the grocery store or maybe meeting someone at a bar. But it's definitely not the first date. Alright, it's time to go into the event. And keep in mind a couple of things. Be happy. Everyone loves a happy person, right? You do, of course. Who doesn't? So that means go in this having fun. Imagine, you're never going to see these people again unless you want to, and that may be a good thing. Just be yourself. The second thing is when you're asking questions, ask questions you actually care the answer to. Who cares what somebody does for a living? But wouldn't a funny story be what someone wore as a Halloween costume? That's kind of fun. Drinking. Watch what you drink during these events. Me, I'm a beer snob. If I'm drinking water, it's because they don't have any good beers there. Does that make me pretentious? Hell yes it does, but I'm Clark from Master Dating, and I love that. So love who you are too. But keep in mind, what you drink does say a lot about you. If you're not drinking anything at all, you're gonna look prudish, even to those people that are only social drinkers. Now, if you just don't drink alcohol at all, hey, that's cool, stick to water. If you do drink, but you want to be on your A game here, here's a little secret. Ask the bartender for a water on the rocks with a lime in a rocks glass. This will look like you're drinking, but you're not drinking. Is that tricking somebody? Well, maybe a little. but it doesn't make you look foolish. All right, how was that event? Kind of fun, huh? Meet a bunch of people. Maybe you didn't like everybody, but I'm sure you had a decent conversation or two, right? Perfect. Now to follow up. Here's what happens after the event. Pay attention to who leaves together. Remember, girls travel in packs. The shotgun approach doesn't work. Don't say you liked everybody unless you did legitimately like everybody. And again, nothing says creeper like reaching out to two people saying, oh, you were the only one I was interested in, when those two people are friends, because girls talk. My suggestion, guys, go to these events alone. And girls, go to these events alone. Because you really don't want to meet a guy that you're both interested in, and then no one gets to date him, right? That kind of stinks. All right, you're going to get an email the following day with these people, and holy cow, one of the people's who you were interested in. This is perfect. But what do? Short, simple email response. You want to do two things. You want to bring up something you spoke about in the speed dating session, and then you want to ask a question or two. Don't suggest a date right away. Ask those questions to encourage them to respond to you, and this will gauge whether or not they tried the shotgun approach or whether they're legitimately interested in you. All right, that's speed master dating. Now armed with a little bit of information, it doesn't seem so scary, does it? It's actually really fun, and I encourage you to do the speed dating at any point you feel like you just want to meet a couple new people. You might wind up with a friend, or you might just polish up your social skills. Either way, you're learning to be yourself and talking about you and master dating. All right, I hope you enjoyed the speed master dating video. And I encourage you to find a speed dating event in your area and go attend. Have fun. They are relatively cheap. If, however, you're still a little nervous, what to ask, what to wear, those type of things, the MasterDating System does offer personal coaching on speed master dating.